January 6th is Sherlock Holmes' birthday, and in honor of that, I wanted to show you something using my own detective skills as a tribute to Sherlock Holmes. So, I was thinking of the classic detective skills Sherlock Holmes would have used. Let's say handwriting analysis or fingerprinting. I'm using a deck of cards, which makes it a bit tricky. Fingerprinting might work, but all the fingerprints are mine, so that option is not reasonable. Also, handwriting analysis wouldn't work either because there are no handwriting on the playing cards. Unless you count the ink, which is all put on by machine, so that doesn't really help. However, I was able to come up with a solution. I'm going to find a playing card using weight. Each playing card weighs about 1.75 grams, and with that in mind, I would like to show you something. So here I have the bicycle standards, which have the rider back design. These are regular bicycle cards with no markings on them, and I'm going to use them to demonstrate what I was referring to. I mentioned that each playing card has a weight to it. And just like each playing card has weight to it, if let's say I could cut off, let's say, a group of cards, and I could feel how much weight there was. So you're probably thinking, well, that's not true. Well, I'm going to say this is around 13, 14, I'm probably going to say it's around 14 cards. And just to prove that, I'll just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That might have been good, but I want to take it to the next level. You see, every single card has basically the same weight, but there might be differences, like very subtle differences. And what I mean by that, if I just take two cards out here from here, you could see the King of Clubs has a lot of ink on it, whereas the Ace of Clubs has very little ink on it. So I'm going to use this very subtle difference to find a certain card. And that card happens to be the lightest one in the entire pack, which is the Ace of Diamonds. Now, right here. So, the Ace of Diamonds, you could take a deck and look at this yourself. Ace of Diamonds has the least ink on it. Diamond is, give or take, probably like a few square millimeters smaller than the Ace of Hearts. I don't know exactly how you measure that. But the pips on the Ace of Diamonds are smaller than Ace of Hearts, which means that this would be the lightest card in the deck. And I'll prove that to you. You see, there aren't any markings on that. I don't know if you can't really see that. There's nothing I could have put on there, but just to be sure, I'll mix these cards up. Right. I'm just going to give these cards a little bit of a mix. Just like that. I don't know. You know what, we'll just scramble them over here. But just to quell any doubts that I may be able to see any markings that I have made on the back of the card that are invisible to the camera, I shall use a blindfold. Blindfold I will be using is this is a face mask, which are generally made not to have any holes. Just in case it does have holes, I'll show it to the camera. I don't think it has any holes. Good, I think so. So, let's put this on. No, I literally can't see the cards, so just in case you want to know. So, just in case anyone had any doubts of me shuffling the cards with my using my eyes to like keep track of the card, I shall shuffle it without my eyes closed. And just, let's just give one of these again. Just to completely lose the card. Completely lose it somewhere. And now, the part you've all been waiting for. I'm just going to deal with the cards. When I find it, I'll just put it off to the side. Let's go for it. This waiting process is very time consuming, I apologize. I'm not sure, that might be one of the other aces, I can't tell for sure. Nope, I think that's a 2. Very subtle differences you have to look out for. Nope. Ooh, that's a heavier one. Just gather up these cards. Leave this off to the side. And which other cards do I have here? So I have 1, 2. There's no other cards here. So just I'm going to go with that one. I can't see for sure. Let's hope this worked. Is that it? I think we have it. That is the Ace of Diamonds. So, if I mean, you could examine it. You want to examine it? Oh, I forgot you're not here. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that was my demonstration of you finding a card by weight. You could try it. It requires a lot of practice and a lot. Did I say a lot of practice? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's all I have for you today. So, thank you for watching, and happy birthday to Sherlock Holmes.